We live. We are live.
We're live.
Hello. Thank you for stopping by yet another edition of the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel of YouTube. And this is yet another edition of the Wild Card Wednesday on October 20th, 2021. I will post the link to this group, and I will let Miscellaneous in. Oh, yeah, man. And I'll post that on the – actually, I do have it already on the live stream post.
No.
And all we ask is that you bring a wine, a beer, a spirit, or any alcoholic beverage, and don't be a douche. That's about it.
Hello, Miscellaneous.
I'm out.
What's up, Michael?
That is Michael Kamara from the great area.
I know Miscellaneous. I've met him before.
Yeah, man. This is Chadio, Chadio and Thrash Life from Colorado, representing.
Man, hi, man.
Yeah,
Also-
Aurora rules.
Also, the man down south, Miscellaneous Brew Reviews, Florida zone. All right, and I am Thomas Mel 75 from the great state of Massachusetts by the Rhode Island border. All right, let's get to everybody and see what everybody is bringing to the table, starting with Chatty O.
I don't have a table. I threw it away. But I do have this. Kona Brewing Company's Longboard Island Lager. It is 4.6% ABV. Let's see if it says it was packaged August 21st, 21. So relatively fresh. Crack her open. I do like me some good Konas, usually in the summer, but we'll have it right now in autumn.
Oh. Little spillage there, Chadio.
And that's okay. The carpet gets taken out in the morning.
All right, boards.
Cheers. Good looking beer, though, man. Look at that effervescence.
Damn.
Good head, about 3-finger head. Kind of frothy top up there. Almost somewhat beer, man. Frothy top. Yeah, this thing looks good. White bubbles, tight bubbles. Cheers. I'll have some more notes next time around. Thanks for
All
having
right.
me.
Thank you, Miscellaneous. All right,
I'm not
Miscellaneous. You're not here
Miscellaneous.
yet. You're Chadio. We'll get to you, Miscellaneous. We will get to Miscellaneous. Stay tuned, Miscellaneous.
He called me you.
Crash
So
Life.
this week,
Next.
I'm going to do what I did last week and bring out a peep. No, I won't. I won't torture you again. This week we got the Bud Light Orange. And it's a light lager brewed with real orange peel and natural flavors. It's a 4.2. So let's crack her open, shall we?
Wow.
All right.
Space. The final frontier.
Right?
See how effervescent this thing is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's nice and clear, though. It's got a nice lemon pledge yellow look to it. Look at that thing. It's just going crazy.
Upside down snow globe.
It's an upside down snowstorm. Nice tight bubbles on the head. I poured it a little aggressively at first, so we got a 3-finger head. Yeah, it's a pure white head on it. Smell on is all orange. Just orange. Yeah, we'll see what happens with this thing. Look at the head. It's still going up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, Eric.
Got it. All right. Stick with
I got
us.
flurries.
All right.
Hello, everybody. What I have today is from Victory. It's called Liberty Bell Ringer DDH Dippa, and it's 8.7%. The hops are Sabro, Mosaic, and Idaho 7. The malts are Pilsner, Carapils, and Oats. So it's a little hefty at 8.7, but I guess for a double, that's not bad. Let's see what it looks like in the glass.
I've had that beer.
What is going on?
When I can recall, I liked it.
Okay, so within this light that you're looking at, it's a little bit darker than it looks. It looks yellow almost in the frame. It's more of a light orange color, lots of carbonation, one finger, white head. Pretty good looking beer in the glass.
Nice.
So I'll come around with a description my next time through.
Yeah, it looks good, Mike.
That sounds good. Hello? Holy crap, it's Chatio. Yes, Joey.
Chatio.
That also Thomas Metal 75. That man, this panel is stacked. Yes, we are stacked. And look who's up next. Miscellaneous.
So I got something here from Voodoo Ranger.
Nice.
New product on the market that I haven't seen. It's Best by January 23rd, 2020. So give it 6 months, 3010. It's probably a month and a half old already. This is called Future Hop IPA.
I picked up one of those too. I haven't tried it yet, so you'll be the guinea pig.
Comes in at 8% ABV. Yeah.
You said 8%?
8%.
Okay.
Let's get a look at that. Oh,
Nice color.
We all go in there. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice golden blonde color. I'd say 2.5 finger head. Pretty tight knit, frothy, semi-soapy look. It's got a Swiss cheese kind of thing going to it, but we'll see.
all
Cheers,
right.
guys.
Cheers, man.
Thank you for coming on to the panel and shooting the shit with all of us. All right, so I am going to bring bourbon whiskey for you all. See, right. Obviously, I'm not drinking the whole bottle. I ran out of I just killed the small bottle, the heel of a Evan Williams original black label. So now I'm trying the Evan Williams 1783 small batch. The small batch used to be, I think it used to be an 86 proof. They've moved this guy up to 90 proof. It's a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. It's not a blend. And according to the distillery, which is bottled by an old Evan Williams distillery, I think it's a Heaven Hill product. On their website, Heaven Hill says it's between a 6 and an 8-year-old whiskey. And this only cost me about, if I round up, it was only about $34 for the 1.75. So I think that's a pretty decent value at most of the Evan Williams products. All the Evan Williams really is a really good value. So I have some water on the side if I want to drink some and add some to the whiskey. I put it in one of these little Glencairn whiskey glasses. So here's what we're looking at so far. It's got a nice caramel, like Werther's original kind of color. It's not the darkest color on planet Earth. It does have some legs because it is 90 proof, 45%. So we'll come back around. We'll get into the bourbon in a little while. But first, we got to hear from Chatio and that.
I fell asleep for a second. No, it's not the show. I'm just exhausted. Oh yeah, I can smell the lager malts in it. Just kidding. No, it just smells light crisp, just typical lager. Very light smelling. It's leaving a mark on the glass. That's kind of cool to see. But yeah, I was hoping what said island lager. I'm like, well, maybe there should be hints of tropical notes or something in it, but there is not. But cheers. Let's give her a
Cheers, Chatio.
Solange.
Yeah, it's nice and clean. Nice clean lager. Very refreshing. Perfect after a long day of ripping out sneaky, nasty, crusty carpet, partially laying down more flooring. So
Yummy.
that's a good beer. Nice, easy drinking. Puts you on the beach in Hawaii kind of feeling from this beer. Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on with it. There's not crazy adjuncts with it. It's just a straightforward light lager. So I'll have maybe a little bit more notes with it as I keep diving into it in the store next time around.
Right on. Cheers. Yo, get that floor done. Nice.
So, Drew, have you had this yet or no?
No, this is a brand new product. I picked it up today.
Oh, no, what I have.
What?
Bud Light Orange.
No.
Yeah, I saw it in the liquor store. It's the first time I've seen it in that
It's been
particular
out for
Yeah, I haven't had it
Why?
yet. It wasn't real local in the other places that I usually shop, but like I said, the nose on this thing is just orange. You can tell it's there's some adjuncty flavor in there on the nose. It's like an artificial sweet, but it's just like orange candy of some sort, just real sweet orange candy. But if you notice, the head is taking a while to go down, and now it's just kind of like sitting with. It'll probably eventually go to like a ring around the outside of it, but it is still rocking, man. It's still firing on all cylinders. It's going for a taste. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to Colorado native.
Artificial sweetness, orange, completely up front. It has that very wet feeling that a Bud Light has all the way through the palate. No dryness on the back end. No hints of anything hop related, since it's a flavored beer with orange. Pretty prickly on the effervescence on the tongue. Yeah, this is one of those beers where you buy one and then you have it again, like 6 months later. It's kind of it's like something that you'll have every once in a while. It's not something that you would drink on a regular basis. It's just very light. Just the body on the thing is like light to medium, if that. Nothing to write home about, but I would say if you get it as close to freezing as you can when you drink it, because as it's warming up a little bit, it's given kind of that the white part of an orange, the pith. Yeah, the pithy. It's getting a little pithy in there. I hate to pith people off, but yeah, keep it cold when you get it, when you drink it. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's not unpleasant at all. It's pretty good beer. So cheers, guys.
Cheers.
You all can just read the private chat yourself.
All right.
Let's go to Michael Komarov. Let me
From Victory Brewing in Downingtown, Pennsylvania, outside Philadelphia. Liberty Bell, Ringer, DDH. It's a double dry hopped IPA, 8.7%. I didn't mention before, it's 76 IBUs, which means it is on the bitter side. At least that's what they're, I don't know if that's what they're intending, but that's what the 76 means to me. We'll see. Now, in the glass, as I said before, it's a little bit darker than it looks. It looks yellow, but it's actually a light orange. The head is still staying there. Nice lacing, good head retention. The head was a full finger. Now it's a half and waning a little bit. A nose on it for you. Getting a little bit of tropical fruit in the nose, some citrus as well, and maybe a little underlying pepper. I don't know how much you get pepper in IPAs, but it's kind of like a peppery kind of nose as well. Let me see if the taste is similar to the nose. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Okay. Well, now I'm getting a specific tropical kind of thing. It was tropical before. I think it's pineapple that I'm getting, and maybe a little touch of my favorite flavor, mango.
All right.
But they're not. It's not like in your face kind of stuff. It's like a tropical layering that you're getting on the first taste. So there's a certain breadiness to it. I'm not really getting the citrus in the taste either. It's definitely more tropical. You can't taste the 8.7, but it certainly doesn't taste session either. So if I was tasting this, I would say it tastes like 6.5% maybe. But it's a little bit less tasting than what it is. I guess they've muted the alcohol a little bit. I'm trying to think of what else I can say about it. You're getting the bitterness, but it's not intense bitterness. 76 IBUs could taste more bitter than this. So maybe the IBUs feel more like it's 65 or 70. Pretty easy drinking, though. I guess this is one you might have to worry about if you were chugging it. It might come back to bother you after you've had a couple of them. But it's quite good.
It's got some nice base.
I recommend it.
Yeah.
The carbonation is kind of on the prickly side, and there's a lot of it. A lot of shooting bubbles coming up throughout the beer. The mouthfeel is medium. I like a lot of Victory beers too. When we get in New York, we get most of what they do sell, I think. I mean, there may be some stuff that you have to get locally that they brew at the brewery, but I think we get most of the stuff that they distribute in their national stuff. I'm enjoying it, and I'll come around with a number next time around.
All right. Cheers. The stream and the link is open if miscellaneous beer reviews, brew reviews wants to come back and talk about his beer. We missed by accident. We missed hearing about your beer. We would like to enjoy your company for the beer review, please. Sorry about that. We apologize. But Ronald Sutton's in the building. What's up, Ronald?
Hey, I got a beer I've never tried before. Everybody, I'm sure on the panel has reviewed it. It's the Yingling Hershey, and I can't find anything on it about what the alcohol content is or anything. But let me finish this Hams. I'll give it a 4 and put it to the test, I guess. Huh?
Hams down.
Are you looking it up, Eric? I can look it up.
Yeah.
Looking what up? I don't know. I don't know what the ABV is. Yeah. I think it's like 4.6, 4.7. I don't know. I've heard it's kind of low, but it's in conjunction with Hershey. My wife just got back from a vacation in Hershey. She was in Hershey for about 8, 10. Whoa, man, it's kind of thick. About 10 days. She likes it up there. Oh, I don't think I'm not going to try to give it up all the way. But man, it's got a nice, 2.5 finger, nice thick head. It's dark as hell. I don't pick up any smell. I don't know. My smeller ain't the greatest. But it looks pretty good. You want me to give you a little sample or what?
Go right ahead, sir. Sir Sutton.
It's 4.7% ABV, 180 calories.
You taste the cocoa. Not much.
Sorry.
It's not much like a milk chocolate. It's more you get the cocoa, a little bitterness of the cocoa.
Is it more like baker's chocolate?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, it's that bit of the more bitterness.
Mm.
Yeah.
Let it warm up. Hey, man, I got another pair of glasses to show you. Check these shades out, brother. Oh, are them cool or what? They just ooze cool. Huh?
Who's cool?
Ray-Ban Clubmaster 3016s.
Nice.
But these are great glasses too. These are my everydays. I wear them all the time. But no, I'm still tasting that baker's chocolate, that bitterness in it. It's not sweet. You know, it's not a sweet beer.
Yeah,
there ain't much alcohol in it, I'll tell you that. I don't know what, I didn't Google it or nothing like that.
4.7, Ron.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? 4.7? Yeah. Thank you, Michael. You're very informative.
I thought
Actually,
I said
that's okay.
Whoa.
I've had better like October type beer.
I like it.
Huh?
Brian just put on a couple of pairs together. It was kind of cute.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't. I saw the, oh, shit. The whiskey guy, the whiskey scout. He had a pair on. I thought they were Ray-Bans, but they were Oakleys. Oakley and Ray-Ban, same guy. Luxonica owns all of them. Luxonica's like the biggest fucking corporation in the world. They make eyeglasses for everybody. Luxonica.
So Bart just said that he bought a couple 6-packs of Yingling Hershey today. He also had it on draft. Hey, Bart, I bet you it's much, much better on draft. Correct?
Yeah.
I don't,
Happy birthday.
I'm not a big fan of it. I'd rather have a regular old Hams.
Oh,
I'm serious. I like a regular Hams. I want beer. I want beer. You know, I don't want to taste cocoa in my beer. This ain't fucking, I ain't drinking no breakfast drink, for Christ's sakes. You know?
Stout Sunday.
I want beer. I want beer. It's good. It's good for a change.
Yeah, it's a porter, man. It's a light, like a light stout almost.
I don't care what it is. Almost. It ain't almost in my palate category. I want beer. I want beer. It makes me a jolly good fellow. I'm drinking Hams, buddy. Here it is. I'll be drinking this as soon as I finish that porter shit, whatever it is.
I was real close on picking up some Hams tonight, just to let you know.
Me too.
You should have grabbed it.
I had the Miller High Life was on sale, so I grabbed it.
That's what I grabbed.
Miller High Life's a good beer. I don't mind Miller High Life.
Yeah.
I'm just not a Miller product type of guy, but I drink it. Oh, yeah. You know what? The craziest thing that ever happened to my town, Steubenville, Ohio, the Spot Bar. You Google it, you'll find the Spot Bar. But anyhow, they got that Queen of Hearts shit going on. Okay? And I didn't really get in on it. I know how it works. But anyhow, I get in on it. There's only 2 cards left. Well, nobody won it last week, and this is the final drawing. It's going to be $1 million.
Whoa.
There's going to be over $1 million fucking dollars, man. It's crazy. There was fucking people fucking everywhere. I mean, unbelievable. Packed elbow to elbow trying to get a fucking beer and shit. It was fucking nuts.
As long as the people weren't fucking.
Oh, I don't know what was going on. There were so many goddamn people there. It was nuts. I'm serious. Never seen anything like it. I lived in this town all my damn life, and I ain't never, ever, ever seen anything like this. Fucking people going crazy. Yeah, it's going to be $1 million. The 50-50, they had a 50-50 was worth $14,000 last week. I know the guy that hit it the week before. It was like $6,700. Yeah, like $6,700, $6,800 he won. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Nice. It's crazy, man. I'm absolutely berserkiac.
Berserk.
Yeah, berserkiac. You ever hear that word? Yeah, berserkiac.
Yeah,
I have not. All
But
right.
anyhow, here's to y'all. I'm going to finish this horsey porter, and if you want to score, I'll give it to you later.
Bam. Will do. Thank you, Ronald. Hey, well-produced show. Thank you.
Thank you for having me on. Most people kick me off.
Cheers, Bart. It's not your birthday, Bart, but cheers and happy early birthday. So.
That was good, JP. Mark Cussword's an eclectic beard playing Warzone.
Right?
Smollett. Yeah, Ron Sutton Smollett is all right. Well, I'm gonna do a bourbon whiskey tonight.
I've had that, Thomas. It's a very good product. It is. It's a very good product.
1783. They're small batch. What's small batch about the Evan Williams 1783 is that
good product.
There is no more than what is it? There's no more. They're pulling from no fewer at the distillery, which I believe this is a Heaven Hill product. So they're not pulling any more than 300 barrels.
I was going to say 300 or less.
Choose from.
Yeah.
And it's a 90 proof, again, 45% alcohol by volume, and it's aged anywhere between 6 to 8 years old from the barrel selections that they are choosing from.
Well, if you don't like it, Eric, you can always use it as an antiseptic with that proof, man.
Oh, Jesus. And now that was the Heaven Hill website, right? Their distillery website. Go to evanwilliams.com. They say this small batch bourbon is pulled from less than 200 barrels. So I've heard more about 300, so I'm going to go with that. They say it's a brilliant honey color. I'm going to go with it. Has a Werther's original kind of color, and they say the finish is off dry. I have no clue what that means, but I'm going to give you some tasting notes here now. I have again the water and some ice for drinking, and if I want to add some water to the whiskey, I will do that to pull out some other flavors. But as of right now, it's been aerating the whole time here on the show. This has
add water; it brings out the aromatics more.
Yeah,
it really does.
Just for
put a couple strawfuls in there, you'll be happy.
I think I'm getting something that's coming off like a baker's chocolate, like a semi-sweet baker's chocolate. I'm definitely getting some cinnamon. I'm getting a cinnamon spice, like a cinnamon, almost like black peppery kind of notes there. I'm definitely getting some light citrusy kind of notes in there. Definitely your typical cinnamon and your vanilla oakiness is in there too. I mean, I don't know if I'm getting anything more complex than that. It just has a very good traditional bourbon whiskey smell with more of the spicy kind of notes in the background.
You get the heat from the alcohol, or is it covered in the
I'd have to really shove my nose in there to get it. But if I like to get the sharpness and then just pull back a little bit where I can get some other things. But yeah, alcohol is not a primary note. So yeah, traditional bourbon whiskey aromas with some cinnamon spicy notes. Let's give that a try. The small batch. Evan Williams. Cheers.
Cheers, man. Enjoy.
Cheers.
Cheers, Eric.
Sip.
Suck it down, brother.
Sip.
Oh man, that's a nice little taste.
Let's see. So you definitely get this cinnamon, this black pepper kind of spiciness immediately. Definitely, it's got a spicy flavor. And the finish is not really, and I've heard this throughout the whiskey community from different reviews I've watched, and I would agree with that statement where the finish doesn't last very long. It's not a long lasting, it's not really a long coating to the whiskey. What else am I getting is I'm definitely getting that sweet vanilla oakiness in there. There's definitely something like a dried raisin or maybe some kind of other dried citrus, kind of a fruit, like a dried orange maybe in that. And it's leaving me with some of that vanilla note. So this being between it, I don't know if I mentioned this. I will mention it again. This 1.75 liter bottle was only roughly around $34. So pretty good value, I would say, for between 6 to 8 years of different bourbons. I'm going to add a little. I'm going to add a couple. Well, I'll add 2 straws of some
agua.
Tap water. We got good tap water in the town that I live in, so that's good. We'll swirl it a little bit, see where we're at with this product. What else came out of this? What came out of this nose? Actually, a little more alcohol kind of ended up showing up, but not a whole bunch. There's way more vanilla cream kind of notes come out rather than that spicy note initially. So more woody vanilla cream, less of the spice. Nothing up. Slight more alcohol that makes any sense. That usually doesn't make sense, but it's still pretty
Drink it. Drink it. See what it tastes like. Drink it. Give us another sample of your drink.
Let's do it.
After this, he's going to be putting his earrings in his nose.
Yeah.
Okay, even more of that cinnamon peppery spice down the throat after that. And again, with the nose, more of that oaky vanilla cream kind of note comes out.
Any alcohol still in your belly? You get anything down in your gullet?
It feels a tiny bit warmer on the palate, definitely, and on the back of the throat. And what else was I going to say there? It feels like the body of the body of the whiskey comes out a little bit more, like it's got a little bit more oily viscosity to it. So I can
put some water and it'll be better yet.
It finishes a little bit longer.
You just did.
So I can't complain. So far so good on that product. Worth like $34. I'm pretty happy with that. Can't complain. Nope. I will end my little rant now.
Sounds good though.
And see what people are sipping on, and where they're at with their drinks and ratings. And just chat here. Oh, did.
Didn't freeze. Once again, I am having the Kona Longboard Island Lager, 4.6% ABV out of Kona, Hawaii. That's what she looks like. Effervescence are still slowly going up there, kind of like light snowfall. A little bit of head retention left. But once again, it's very clean, crisp, refreshing. Great for a nice hot day. Unfortunately, it's 56 here, so it's not very hot. But it's also good after a long day of doing a lot of work around the house. But yeah, I mean, I'd buy this again for sure. Easy drinking, crisp. Good malt profile to it, light malt profile to it. I'm gonna score it a 93. I've had better lagers, I've had worse, but for what it is, readily available, it's pretty darn good. So yeah, that's my scoring. I'm sticking to it.
Cool.
93.
So my daughter Rachel, she absolutely loves Kona Brewing, and she loved the longboard. And I actually did a clone beer of that, and it turned out pretty close. It was pretty good. That was a while back though. But if you guys can get your hands on Kona Brewing, I don't know if you guys can where you're at, but their beers are really good.
Yeah, I also picked up a 19.2 of the Big Wave. I'll have later. That's a good one.
Cool.
All right. Cheers.
Anything you want to shout out?
I guess
It's floors.
not really recording it. I just want it done, but I am redoing the flooring in my up my main level this week, and hopefully next week I can snag my buddy a little bit here. I'll show you as much as I can. What it looks
There you
like.
go.
Dining room's got full of shit, but that's okay. Also, I started reacting to. There we go. My house is slightly slanting right now. We did realize it is sinking a little bit, but started reacting to AFL, Australian Rules Football. Video comes out at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. That way it shows up at noon on Friday for Australia. So fun video. They just had their championship game about a month ago, so I reacted to those highlights.
Nice.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. I actually think it is thrash metal next. I want to go thrash life. I want to go
Yeah,
order.
I'd like to say cheers to the chat, man. You guys are rocking out there. And Loader Man just came in. Cheers.
Loader Man, what's up?
So I'm doing the Bud Light Orange. It's brewed with real orange peels. Nice glare. Love it. It's kind of grown on me a little bit. It started off with like a orange lemon zest type thing, but it's just all orange. Lemon pledge thing I'm trying to say. But it kind of has, those orange frozen pops that have the milk with it too. You know what I mean? The orange, whatever it is. What's
creamsicle?
that?
Creamsicle?
Yeah, creamsicle. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's got a hint of that. So it would be cool if you could brew this and do some lactose with it, where you could pull that out a bit more. That would be cool.
I bet you could clone it and do that.
Yeah, there's nothing to it, but we'll go on. They inject the carbonated water in the concentrate when they bottle, so it's just like crazy as hell. It has a little bit of lacing, which isn't too bad. I mean, for Bud Light product, Anheuser-Busch, it is what it is. It says what it is, and it tastes what it is. So the score's got to be there. So I'm going to give it a 93. It's an A. It's made it, and I think after sipping on it for the time that we've had it, talking here on the channel, it's really, the taste has grown with me. It's not an off flavor taste that leaves a bad taste in your mouth after you drink it. You know how you get a lot of those adjuncty flavors that after you're done drinking, it's like you can't get it out of your mouth. It kind of sucks. But this one's not bad. They deliver with what they're talking about. So yeah, 93. So we'll go with that. Shout outs. I did kind of a little small thing with Chatio. He came over. We did a brew day on Sunday, last Sunday, and did I kind of filmed him doing the crushing the grains and then doing the mash-ins. So if you guys haven't had a chance to see Chatio in action working on a beer. So we did 10 gallons, and mine's still percolating in the background over here. So he should be bottling his. I'll have mine keg probably next week or so. So it depends on how it clarifies. Yeah, we did a pale ale. He, on his channel, has the full brew day. We did it live. We streamed it. So if you guys want to go hang out there and kind of skip through it and see what's going on, yeah, that's what's going on with all that. But other than that, I should be doing a barbecue video here soon. So keep an eye out for that. I always have the horse videos out. We got some horses that were adopted out, a while back, and they've actually returned because of the owners. We don't know what happened with the owners, but they had to return the horses. So, it's kind of sad, but at the same time, at least they got returned. So we know that they're good. They're in good shape too. So I'll be doing a lot of work on Saturday to help. Yeah. So we got a lot of adoptions going on. So that's really good. It's that time of year. So thanks everybody. Thanks for having me, Eric. Cheers, Michael. Cheers, Chatio. Cheers, bud. Have a good rest of your week. Love y'all.
Cheers.
Okay, so again, it's the Liberty Bell Ringer. It's a double dry hopped IPA. And as you can see, I have a little bit left. But as I'm drinking it and as the time is going by, the bitterness has picked up. So that, I guess, we're getting a more true indication of the 76 IBUs. When it's colder, you can't taste the bitterness as much. As it warms, it's getting more. And I'm also tasting a little bit of the citrus, which I didn't taste at the beginning. I smelled it in the nose. I didn't taste it. Now you're getting the citrus. It's almost like a combo grapefruit kind of citrus in it as well. But I would recommend this beer. It's got a lot of good stuff going for it. I don't think it's one of Victory's big items. It seems like it says limited release series on the top. So it's probably something that's not widely in their portfolio of beers. Got it at the food co-op. So I'm enjoying it. I'm going to give it a 94. So it's an A. And I like some of their sour beers as well. Their Sour Monkey and some of their other sour beers as well. Good overall brewer, and enjoyed this one for sure. As far as shout outs, I think Jay is going to be hosting Stout Sunday this week. John's going to be out of town, so he won't be on. So I think Jay will be hosting at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. So come on with a porter or a stout if you can. Have a lot of fun, and every Sunday at 10:30. Eric, thanks for having me today.
You got it. Cheers.
Hey, Michael, you need to see if they can move that up a couple hours. That would be cool, because I know that Beer Man and myself and Chatty would like to do Stout Sunday. It's just way too damn early for us because we're punk asses, and I don't want to have a breakfast stout every time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With
the time zone difference is pretty extreme when you get past Central. In other words, when you get to where you are and on the West Coast, because we're talking about really early morning when we start. So it does make a difference.
Some people's palates aren't ready for those kind of beers in the morning.
Exactly. I don't mind drinking in the morning if I'm going to be an all-day drinker that day, but
not 8:30.
When you start drinking, it's like, okay, there goes my day.
Yep.
What's up?
Hi, Tristan.
How you doing, Sam?
Cheers.
My sister.
John and Nelly. Oh, you can ask him directly right now to move it up early or later.
There you go. John and Ellie, move Stout Sunday up, back like a couple hours so we can join you, man.
Yeah, move it to like noon Eastern. That would be easier.
Yeah, noon Easter would be great. Then we can do it the time that you guys usually do it.
Yeah.
Cheers. Is Ronald Sutton ready to speak?
Yeah, he looks like a porter.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just trying to get something going. But this is my last sip of this stuff.
Suck about it.
I'm not a really big fan. I don't know. It's okay, but nothing to impress me. I'm going to give it like a 80, 85. I'll give it an 85. I'll be generous. I was going to give it an 82. I'll give it an 85.
All right.
It's got that cocoa flavor. It's not the most appealing thing to me. It's got that bitter cocoa, bitter chocolate. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. Not a fan of it. Give me beer. I'm going to go crack another Hams, fellas.
Well, you got it in the 80s, so you gave it a B at least.
Yeah,
you have a respectable score.
It's respectable for what it is, but I mean, low ABV. It's got a kind of watery feel. That cocoa, that bitter cocoa, it don't sit well with me. I'm sorry, it don't sit well with me. I don't care for it one bit at all. And like I say, I'm generous, giving it an 85. Generous. Yeah. So there's my score. I'm done. I can leave. I ain't got no shout outs, man. I ain't got nothing going on. Pheasant season's coming up though. I'm getting my dogs ready.
Freaking camera to your head while you're pheasant hunting.
Yeah, I know. I have a GoPro. I have a buddy of mine has a GoPro. I can strap it right to my shotgun.
There you go.
Jesus.
Yeah. Right to my Browning Centauri over and under. Right. Yeah, go buy that gun, buddy. Go spend some money. You want to just spend some money, go buy a Browning Centauri.
By the way, my cat is admiring you right now. He's staring at the TV.
What? I'm fucked up. Here, I'll put my Blu-ray. There you go.
He's looking.
I'll kick back, man. I'll be cool as hell.
No, I said my cat was checking you out when you're giving your final notes. He's
your
staring
cat?
at you. Yeah.
Your cat?
Bailey's staring at you. You got a fan.
Yeah, I got a fan. A cat. You know what? A cat's tail works as a fan sometimes.
And if you grab it and swing the cat around, that's a redneck fire alarm.
Fucking cats. Yeah, there you go. Fucking. I got dogs, man. I got Brittany Spaniels. I got world-class bird dogs. World-class. You got a world-class bourbon right there, buddy. You got some good stuff.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Stuff.
I think.
I'm not going to. This isn't negative. I can't fault this. I can't fault Evan Williams for the most part. I can't really fault this product.
No, it's good shit. It's good shit.
I mean,
good stuff.
So you can get. I can get the 7 or the 1.75 liter of the Evan Williams, the original, the black label, for about the $24 mark, and this was another $10 more. And I did a back-to-back over the weekend when I was getting rid of the end of the bottle of the black label Evan Williams. I tried it again, the small batch, and I knew I could tell exactly, even just by the nose alone, what. So I think there definitely is a difference. You can definitely tell that there's some more age to the product inside the barrel, inside the bottle, I should say. So I've done about, let's see here, I've done about 4. I don't know where they come up to, about here on the straw. Maybe now I've done about 4 straws of that just to see what happens. Not like that. That is not where I prefer this particular whiskey. That's where I've added the water to. And at this, for some reasoning, it feels like I'm getting. I don't know if it's more alcohol, or I feel like more of a cinnamon spiciness ends up coming out, and that's sort of the dominant nose next to that vanilla cream and oak.
So John and Ellie says that's one of his faves. So that's a good comment.
Very good for the price point.
There you go.
Again, the finish is a little bit longer with the water, but not super duper long, and you kind of just end up with that oaky vanilla cream kind of note. And there's pretty much the finish from that. I mean, this is really good. I've had some other things that I like a little bit better than this. But price point, this is like where to live. This is where to live for me on the cheap end of the price point. If you want a little bit more oomph, you can go for the bottled in bond, which is a 4-year-old. It has to be done for bottled in bond. So it's got to be done in 1 distillation seasoning. It's aged for 4 years in government bond warehouses under the U.S. government supervision. That is about,
man. Just drink Old Crow. Just drink Old Crow. You'll be happy. After a couple of drinks, you'll forget about it. Just drink Old Crow.
Try what you want. Try what you want in this price range, and find out what you really like. I do think there are some differences. Again, this isn't the world's greatest bourbon whiskey. However, this is a I'm really liking it at where it's sitting in its class. Definitely. I don't know enough about whiskey to really do really in-depth, accurate ratings, but I think an 88 is a great score for this one entirely. I would buy this again. This could, for a little while at least, I mean, it's going to, for a little while, be the house bourbon, but I might go back to this one occasionally, and the black label, and maybe here and there the bottled in bond, which is, again, bottled in bonds are 100 proof, so it's a good value. Evan Williams, good value. Basically, what you're getting at the end of the day is a short finish tasting of classic bourbon notes and a little bit of some spicy black pepper and cinnamon. So classic bourbon flavors in a nutshell for a great price. Can't fault it for that. So we're going to continue on this series of Wildcard Wednesday. Next week that will be the 27th of October, 2021, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Same channel, same place. Hopefully the same panel if they want to join up. Anybody can join. So again, as long as they have a wine, beer, spirit, let's have fun and just don't be a douche.
Don't be a douche.
Don't be a douche, people.
I am a douche.
And I'm sad a little bit that Miscellaneous didn't get to do a peer review. Nobody intentionally forgot that you were on the panel. So apologies to that.
Yeah.
Just shout. If you're not getting your voice heard, just shout it out loud and we'll get to you. Trust me. That was not intentional. All right, people. Any final closing thoughts? Anybody? Any? No? Good.
No, cheers. Thanks for having me on.
All right.
Final thoughts.
Cheers,
And until next time, keep tasting those great beverages. Cheers. We will see you soon. Cue that music, Tom.
Cheers, everybody.
Bye, Ronald.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.